I'm Stacey and this is Sarah. We're here for the fire service on behalf of the ambulance service. We've come to see if we can help you, sir, and get you back up.
A training exercise responding to a patient who's called 999. Stacey and Sarah may look like paramedics, but in fact they're community first responders working for Bedfordshire Fire Service. They're part of a brand new team, attending to vulnerable people who've had a fall but aren't thought to be injured.
It's very different. I haven't done anything like this before, but it really does fit in quite well with the role that I'm doing. As being a home safety advisor, we're going into people's homes anyway and meeting vulnerable people. So it's just another aspect of the job, being able to help them.
We followed Sarah and Stacey on a call out to an elderly woman who had fallen in her garden. But when we arrived, she complained of back pain. It was decided she did need hospital care and an ambulance was called. The patient understandably didn't want to go on camera, but she told me the team were very good, made her feel very comfortable, and she said she felt she was seen more quickly than she might have been otherwise. But most incidents Stacey and Sarah attend can be dealt with at home, with no need for a paramedic.
We got to the patient this morning actually. She didn't need an ambulance, she just literally needed someone to help get her husband up off the floor. So when we arrived, she was absolutely over the moon because actually that's the service that we could provide. She didn't need an ambulance, there wasn't any extra fuss.
I'm just going to take your blood pressure, Chris.
Everyone in the team has been trained by the ambulance service, the ultimate aim to relieve pressure on the NHS.
The community fire safety team were going to these patients to do safe and well visits, and they'd already built up a rapport with members of the community. These sometimes are our very vulnerable patients, they're elderly, and we're getting to them in a timely manner and actually opening up doors to other referral pathways through the use of the fire service as well.
This is the goal, helping vulnerable people up off the floor and back on their feet, without the need for an ambulance or admission to hospital. Kate Bradbrook, BBC Look East in Bedfordshire.